All right, everyone, ready to dig into today's deep dive. We're talking about a gold mine, but not the kind you dig up. This is about referrals and how they can be more valuable than gold for your construction biz. We found inspiration in Owen Hager's LinkedIn article, The Hidden Gold Mine in Your Construction Business. It's geared towards folks in the UK, but honestly, the takeaways are universal. So, what makes referrals this secret weapon? I'm going to bring in our expert to break it all down.
It's all about trust, right? Think about it. A friend recommends a restaurant, you're way more likely to go than if you just saw an ad. Same with construction. Referrals tap into that human instinct to trust recommendations from, well, people we trust.
It's that stamp of approval, you know what I mean? Like someone else vouched for them.
You got it. And guess what? That trust translates to some serious business results, not just good vibes. This article, it points out that referrals can actually get you 3 to 5 times higher conversion rates. Compared to other marketing, that's insane.
Okay, I know I say this a lot, but listeners, write that down. 3 to 5 times the projects, and all you're doing is tapping into your network. It's like a superpower you already have. But with all this potential just sitting there,
Yeah.
why are so many construction businesses, why are they hesitant to ask for these referrals?
Honestly, it's understandable. Asking for referrals, it can feel kind of awkward, like you're begging for work, And then there's always that fear of rejection. Nobody likes that.
Especially in construction. We'd rather let the work speak for itself, am I right?
Exactly. But here's where things get cool. A little mindset shift changes everything. Think of it as helping, not asking. You're doing your clients a solid by connecting them with a pro they can trust, someone who solves their problems.
I like that. It's not about you, it's about them. And it makes so much sense when you think about timing. You wouldn't just hit a client with this out of nowhere, would you?
Nope, no way. Timing is key. The article, it stresses that the best time, the sweet spot, is right after you've finished a project. The client's over the moon, they're happy, you're fresh in their mind. Perfect time to plant that referral seed.
Catching them in that post-project glow, it's like, hey, well, we're riding this wave of success. But then there are those times. You get caught up in the next project, you forget to ask. We've all been there.
Oh, for sure. That's why the article, it suggests putting reminders right into your system, a note in your project management software, whatever you use, even a task on your to-do list. Don't let it slip your mind.
Systematize it. Love it. But here's the million-dollar question.
Yeah.
How do you actually ask for the referral? And how do you do it without sounding like, that used car salesperson? We'll get into that right after the break. Don't go anywhere.
Oh.
And we're back to talking referrals. Before the break, we were getting into the nitty-gritty of how to actually ask for those golden leads, without feeling like that salesperson at a party.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be that person.
It really shouldn't feel awkward at all. And the article actually gives some great pointers on this. One that really stuck with me was being specific, like really specific in how you ask. Don't just throw out a general, know anyone who needs a builder.
So tailor it to what you're looking for. Don't cast too wide a net, right?
Exactly. Instead of just builder, try something like, we're really into creating those amazing outdoor living spaces right now. Patios, backyards, you name it. Know anyone who's been dreaming of something like that.
Ah, I see where you're going with this.
By being specific, it's not just easier for them to think of someone. You're positioning yourself as the expert in that exact thing they might need.
Subtle. I like it. Planting a seed without being, pushy about it. And speaking of making it easy, the article mentions having a smooth process for clients to pass your info along.
Oh, huge one. Don't make them do all the work, right? Have a system ready, a pre-written email they can forward, a link to your site, whatever is easiest.
Sometimes the simplest way is the best way. Now, I'm curious about this whole incentive thing. The article talks about giving a little something back for a successful referral. What do you think?
Makes sense to me. Everyone loves a little bonus, don't they? Doesn't have to be over the top. Gift card, discount on their next project, even a handwritten thank you note. Just a little something to show you appreciate them.
It's a win-win. New client for you, something extra for them. Okay, let's switch gears a bit.
Yeah.
Tech talk. The article talks about this contractor systems software. It's supposed to streamline referrals. But for those of us who aren't, tech wizards, what's the deal?
This is where things get interesting. Remember how we were saying timing is crucial and how easy it is to just forget to follow up? This software, it's like your referral assistant. It takes care of that behind-the-scenes stuff for you.
No more sticky notes, no more mental reminders we're doomed to forget.
Exactly. It sends those personalized requests out at just the right time. Right after a project's done, the client's happy. Boom, perfect timing.
Like having a personal assistant whose whole job is getting you new clients.
You got it. And it gets better. It can track which clients give referrals, how many leads you get from each one, even automates thank you notes so nothing slips through the cracks.
That's wild. 24/7 referral system, even when you're off the clock. Okay, so you've got the referral. Congrats. Now what? How do you take that lead and actually turn them into a happy client? What does the article say?
First step's the most important. Act fast. Don't let that lead go cold. Reach out ASAP. And when you do, the article says, mention the referrer by name. Makes all the difference.
So not just a generic, hey, heard you might be interested kind of thing.
Right. More like, hey, referral's name, your friend, referrer's name. Mention you are thinking about renovating your kitchen. Would love to chat whenever it's convenient. See? Personal touch. Shows you value that referral.
Immediate connection. Builds that trust right away. And I bet offering something valuable up front doesn't hurt either.
You're getting it. Don't just launch into a sales pitch right away. Think about what helps them. Free consultation, site visit, even just some helpful tips about their project.
Building the relationship first, not just going for the close. And of course, you land the client. Got to loop back with the person who connected you.
Absolutely. Let them know you appreciate it. Keep them updated on the project. Even just a quick message like, hey, referrer's name. Just want to say thanks again for connecting us. Had a great chat with referral's name about their project.
Keeps that line open, shows you value their help. And hey, if you could return the favor down the line, refer your clients to someone they might need. That's always a nice touch.
For sure. Networking goes both ways. The strong relationships, that's key to any business, especially in construction.
So much good advice packed in here. We're going to take a quick break to gather our thoughts. But when we come back, wrapping up this referral deep dive with some final takeaways, a thought-provoking question to get those wheels turning. Stick with us. Welcome back, everyone. We're putting a bow on these referrals, taking everything we've learned about turning those connections, those friendships, into a real growth engine for your construction business.
And the best part, it's not some crazy complicated marketing plan. The article lays it out so clearly, simple, actionable stuff you can start using right now, today.
Exactly. No secret handshakes, no magic formulas, just good old-fashioned relationship building. And, I think a lot of us, we shy away from asking for referrals. Feels a bit awkward, doesn't it? Like we're imposing.
The article actually talks about that. It flips it around, says asking for a referral. It's like a compliment.
How so?
Well, you're saying, hey, I value your opinion so much, I want to work with more people just like you. It's a good thing.
It's about that circle of trust, and we all know how important that is in construction. Your reputation is everything.
Totally. And this isn't a one-time thing, It's about consistently going above and beyond for your clients. Then they become those raving fans, singing your praises.
The gift that keeps on giving. Now, before we wrap things up, gotta leave you with something to think about. We've been talking about referrals from clients, which is fantastic. But what about all those other connections you've made?
You're hitting on something important. So many people forget about that. Architects you work with, designers, suppliers, even past employees. Anyone who knows your ideal client.
A whole network of potential advocates just waiting.
Exactly. So next time you're driving back from a job site, think, who could I reach out to? You never know.
Love that. Well, on that note, I think we've covered a lot of ground today. Hopefully you're feeling fired up, ready to put these strategies into action. Remember, your next big project could be just one conversation away. Until next time, keep building those dreams.